Kyrol. Jedi Apprentice. Chapter 8. The ship lands on Osses as the ramp descends, allowing the three Jedi to exit. It is late evening with the sun setting, creating a golden glow around the whole area.
This place is so peaceful and filled with the light side. How can a Sith even hide here?
A strong enough light side location can mask a dark sider,
replies Daisha. The three walk away a bit as Scout follows them.
Hey Scout, I need you to stay with the ship,
says Kyrol, throwing her a communicator.
If you don't hear from us in 2 hours, alert the Jedi to our location.
The three find a path and start to walk down it. All around them they can hear rivers flowing and different animal all around them. Soon it gets mostly dark and the Padawans think about heading back. However, something calls to Kyrol and Daisha, a feeling that tells them to move forward a bit more. Trusting their instincts, they follow the call, leading them to one specific spot.
This must be where Master Xena was attacked,
says Daisha, finding a small piece of fabric from Master Xena's robe.
Daisha, hand me the fabric.
Knowing what Kyrol is going to do, she hands him the fabric. Putting it in the palm of his hand, Kyrol concentrates, yet he doesn't get anything. Feeling defeated, he throws the fabric to the ground. Seeing her friend in trouble, Daisha walks over to him and picks up the fabric.
Try again, Kyrol. I know you can do it.
Placing the fabric back in his hand. Remembering the lesson together, Daisha tries a similar technique.
Close your eyes. Breathe in and out.
Kyrol listens to her and follows her instructions. After a moment, Kyrol begins to see something. A massive temple carved into a mountain, blue flames, and a masked figure standing at the entrance. Opening his eyes, he smiles.
Thank you, Daisha,
he says softly.
Hey Liam, I have a location.
Liam joins the two as they follow Kyrol further down the path. The Padawans walk down the path when suddenly they all freeze in place as they feel a dark presence close by.
Please, tell me I'm not the only one who felt that,
says Liam, clearly nervous.
No, it's not just you,
replies Daisha, also nervous. The Padawans continue to walk at a much slower pace, trying to find this presence. Suddenly, as if it appeared out of thin air, stood a mysterious masked figure with a long black cloak draped over his entire body. The three are completely frozen in fear as the figure just stands there, not saying anything.
Who are you?
Demands Liam with a voice that tried to sound confident. The figure merely looks at the Padawans and tilts his head slightly to the left before igniting his crimson lightsaber and charges at the Jedi. The Padawans just barely dodged the attack before they all ignited their weapons. Kyrol is the first to attack with a powerful two-handed strike, engaging the two into a bind.
Answer! Who are you?
He shouts before swiftly getting hit with the pommel of the attacker's lightsaber, knocking him out. Liam and Daisha try to attack together, but it isn't even a challenge for the attacker. He blocks their attack and sends out a force push, sending Daisha flying, hitting her head on a large rock, knocking her out. Liam is left shocked by this figure's power, and in one motion, the attacker elbows him in the face before kicking him to the ground. Out of breath, Liam tries to escape, but is knocked out by the attacker. He deignites his lightsaber as hooded figures come and grab the Jedi, picking them up and following the figure. For a moment Kyrol wakes up, just long enough to grab his locator beacon and drops it on the ground. Waking up in a cell, the Jedi look around confused, trying to recall what just happened.
What was that?
He grunts out.
There's no way that couldn't be anything other than a Sith, right?
Remarks Daisha while trying to get up.
They should be dead. The Army of Light destroyed them, we know this.
As the three finally collect themselves, they notice they're in force-restraining handcuffs.
Great, just great,
says Liam sarcastically. The Padawans try and find a way to escape, but three hooded figures come in and forcibly grab the Padawans, leading them down a dimly lit hallway. As they get closer to some kind of entrance, chanting can be heard as a dark blue glow begins to light up the hallway. Upon being forcibly entered into this location, they see around 20 to 30 people chanting. all in black hooded cloaks with small cloth masks covering their mouths. The room was massive, almost temple-like in its design with large statues and pillars. In the center, in front of some stairs was a cauldron-like bowl with ancient markings and casting a large blue flame. As the Jedi are pushed inside, the figures make a path for their captives. Being forcibly restrained to the ground, the masked figure walks out of the darkness with his arms stretched out, keeping the Jedi in place.
What is this? Answer me!
Demands Kyrol. Now another figure approaches from the shadows as the hooded figures cheer. Whoever this person was, they were clearly the leader of this group. As they walk out, they see the Jedi and approach them. Kneeling to their level before removing their hood as the Padawans are left in complete shock. It was Master Donwin Zunmink as he stared intently at the Padawans.
Master, what is going on? Why are you here?
Says Liam, full of mixed emotions, both angry and hurt.
I must say, I am impressed that you three actually got here.
Master Zunmink, you're a Jedi. How could you be in league with this scum?
Demands Daisha. In anger, Master Zunmink pulls her with the force and grabs her by the throat.
I discovered them in my travels before I took you on Liam.
Pointing to the crowd.
The Shadow, an offshoot of the Sith Empire. After learning from them, I discovered the truth. It was the Jedi who caused the genocide of the Sith race. Only a small handful of them are still around. After that, I couldn't be a part of the Order, but instead, I acted as a spy for them, picking out targets for the ritual to ultimately eradicate the light and show the galaxy that the dark side is the truest form of the Force.
Master Zunmink pushes Daisha back, and she once again is restrained as he walks up the stairs.
If that's the case, Master, why did you defend me from this shadow cult?
Master Zunmink lets out a soft, regretful sigh.
I didn't want you to come with me, Liam, but the Council forced my hand. I had to get you out, so I staged an attack to get us off-world. You are like a son. I didn't want you caught up in this mess.
Walking all the way up, he turns facing the three Padawans.
Take these two and throw them in the cell.
Pointing at Liam and Daisha.
He stays here.
Liam and Daisha struggle to break free as they see their friend slowly disappear from sight. Back outside, a Jedi starship lands as Master Jot and his task force exit, all with worried expressions on their faces. He sees Scout and gives a small nod to the droid before running down the path, followed by the other Jedi.